Hi guys, today I have the May Boxycharm Premium for you guys. Ta-da! This bag boy right here. This is $35 a month. I do pay for this myself, so this one is not PR, but I do receive PR from Boxycharm, so I do have an affiliate link down below. You guys know I love to be upfront about that because I do get compensation if you use it. It's not required. I also have other links down below that, you know, our affiliate links or things like that, so I just want to put it out there. I do also have my social media, my Amazon store down below linked for you guys, and you can subscribe. If you're not subscribed, hit that little red button if you want to keep watching more unboxings. I'm mainly focusing on unboxings for some time now, and I think that's kind of like the direction that my videos might go into, so I just thought I'd put that out there. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in, and the card this month is Boxycharm Mother Nature. It's nice to see this card because if you saw my PR box, I didn't get one and I had to look up all the prices. So I really enjoy having the card just for reference. So I think that that's super cute, very summery, spring. Mother's Day was just last weekend or last Sunday. So of course that's why I'm thinking that that's why it's Mother Nature. I thought that that was cute. First thing in here is the Kevyn Aucoin, the Expert Mascara. This is a weightless formula that's buildable, leaves lashes full, soft to the touch, and it's supposed to have some kind of Japanese chamomile oil to fortify your lashes. This is worth $29, which holy moly. I don't know if I would pay the $29. I do like the way it left my lashes. It does give kind of like that full, you know, kind of nice effect, but I have been able to get that effect with other, just like using 2 or 3 other mascaras. So I don't know. We'll see. But I love Kevyn Aucoin's book, Making Faces, and so if you haven't gotten that book, I definitely highly recommend it. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what the wand looks like. I do try this on in the try-on portion, and as you can see, it's a double wand. One side is supposed to give you like fullness and volume, and the other side is supposed to help lengthen. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1 kind of form to the wand itself. Next thing in here is the Too Faced Cosmetics Chocolate Soleil Matte Bronzer. I don't know why it says matte because this is definitely not matte. This is worth $30, but the one that I got is the Chocolate Gold Soleil, and the packaging on this is so cute. Look at that. I love the little clasps in gold with the little heart. Too Faced is known for their cuteness in their packaging, and that is what the mirror looks like. It actually says chocolate gold there, and I do swatch it next to their regular matte one in the try-on portion, but basically this one has more of a shimmer to it. It has little gold reflex, which kind of gives more of that luminosity to the skin, and I do have it on my cheeks. I love the way it applied. Just very, very beautiful, and it smells like chocolate. Like, who can pass up any of their chocolate products? So cute, so cute. So really happy about that one. Next up in here is the Milk Makeup Glow Oil Lip and Cheek. It is supposed to be a sheer shimmering mini. Oh, so it's a mini. Okay, then I stand corrected. On the try-on portion I said full size because I wasn't sure, but this is a mini one, and this is a glow on the go. So this is worth $15, and basically you're supposed to use this for your cheeks or lips, and I have it on both right now. I have it on my cheeks and my lips. I have to say it's very, very sheer. You definitely have to build it up if you want more color as far as the lips go. On the cheeks, I definitely build it up on my brush and then tapped it in, and I love the glow that it gives. I love the flush that it gives. It's very, very beautiful. You can see how easy it applies in the try-on portion. The next thing in here is the Baddington Beauty Powder and Contour Brush Set. This is worth, whoa, holy hell. This is worth $90. I don't know. This just, who are these people? Like, this is the box right here, Baddington. The box on the back doesn't look like this is worth $90. It looks extremely cheap, and they're actually made in China, so They're synthetic brushes, so for this to be $90 is just crazy. I thought that the price point was gonna be like $15 or $20. It just seems overly priced to me. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the brushes. They're nice brushes, but not, hell no, I would never pay $90 for this. So this one is a powder brush. You could definitely use this all over. I did use this to apply the Too Faced bronzer. Really nice, soft, synthetic, and this one is a more dense brush. You could use this for foundation, contouring, maybe even highlighting. Definitely nice, but not worth $90. Hail to the nana. This is not. Oh, no, no, no. So that is just extremely overpriced on in my opinion, just not, no. I mean, they're nice brushes, not $90 worth. Next thing in here is the Tarte Sugar Rush Best Bud Lip Butter Balm. And this is a hydrating butter lip balm, and this is worth $12. I actually put this underneath the Milk, so I thought that maybe this would have a little bit of pigmentation. It is in the shade Peony, but I don't think the shades matter. The packaging is super adorable with its cute little rose. And then it's kind of one of these balms where you stick your finger in, which I'm not a fan of. I do like the smell of this. It smells like kind of like vanilla or vanilla cake. So cute packaging, but just basically a lip balm. And that is worth $12. So that one is priced nicely. And then the last thing in here is the Pure Heals Centella 90 Ampule Serum. This is a soothing serum that contains 90% Centella asiatica extract. It's supposed to relieve irritations of sensitive skin and create a strength barrier for your skin. It's also supposed to have ceramide 3, which helps strengthen damaged skin. This is worth $28. I did try this. This is more of a gel. It's kind of like a little bit of a thicker formula. It does have kind of like that herbal kind of smell to it, which I'm not really fond of. That is what the packaging looks like, and let me just show you. Like, it takes a while to drip out, if you can see. So it's kind of more like a gel, but not too thick of a gel. So it's kind of like in between. I would definitely smell this first, because if you're offended by the smell, you might not even want to try this on your face. It just kind of soaked in. I can't really speak to its benefits or anything, because today was the first time that I tried it on just for you guys. It does soak in immediately, so it's not something that you can put on your hands and rub and then put on your skin, because literally your hands will soak it up. So definitely, you know, apply some to your hand and then take it and apply it to your face, so that way you actually get some on your face. Why did that sound bad? That sounded nasty. You get some to your face. You apply some to your face. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the try on portion now. So the first thing I'm going to try on is the Pure Heals by Nature Village. This is Centella 90 Ampule. I've never tried this before, so I'm just going to put on a very light layer of it. It seems not too runny. It seems a little thick, kind of like a gel. So we shall see. And it has like a natural herb kind of smell to it. It's not runny, so I'm just gonna apply it a tiny bit more. This is supposed to help with skin irritations and anything like that. So if you actually apply it directly to your hands, just like I did previously, it will be absorbed from your hand. So the best bet would be to apply some to your face directly and then rub it in. And that just soaked right in. I don't really care for the smell of it. It smells like some weird plants or something like that. So let's go ahead and try on the next thing, which I think I am gonna go ahead and do my makeup and come back. Went ahead and put on my foundation, powder, and did my eye makeup just so I could try on the other things in the box. The next thing that came in the box are actually these brushes. I went ahead and sterilized them with a little bit of sanitizing spray, just a little bit of a mix of alcohol basically. So these are from Baddington. I've never heard of this brand. The handle itself seems very sturdy. They're nice and in beautifully gold. They are synthetic and they seem really nice and soft. One is a powder brush and one is a contour foundation brush. This one you could definitely get away with not only using it for powder, but maybe some bronzer or blush. And this one as well, you know, can be multifunctional, contour, even some highlights or foundation. So definitely multi-purpose brushes. Like I said, I've never heard of the brand, so I don't really know much about them. The next thing I'm going to apply to my skin, I'll go ahead and use one of the brushes, is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Soleil that came in the box. I've actually used their original one forever. And this one is the luminous one. So this one's supposed to have a little bit of luminosity to it, some gold into it. And I love Too Faced because their packaging is always on point and it smells delicious. So this one, I'm expecting to smell like chocolate. Look how cute the packaging is. That is so adorable. And then the little clasp has a little heart. So it does have a beautiful mirror and it says chocolate gold in there. And let me go ahead and swatch it for you guys. That is what it looks like. It's very similar to their original one. Let me go ahead and swatch it next to the original one. This is my little mini original. And you can see it's there. I used to also have this in a quad, but the quad got a little old. So this is the original. As you can see, it's matte, and then this one has kind of like that luminosity. So you can definitely see the difference between one and the other. And these, they always smell, yeah, they always smell so good. It smells like cocoa. And we're just going to bronze up the face with this a little bit. The only problem with these bronzers sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, is that if they don't have variations of the shades, then, you know, it's not very universal, because this could probably work from, I would say, if someone uses it really light hand, maybe somebody with pale skin, but it might be a little too dark for someone with pale skin. And then it would probably be the best for light, medium to tan skin. And then someone with deep skin probably would not be able to use this. So I'm just going to pat this in a little bit and use the brush itself and just apply this to my cheeks to bronze up, a little on my forehead and along the chin. I do like the luminosity to it. As I've gotten older, I do like products that have more luminosity to them and less matte, just because I feel like adding luminosity to your skin just kind of gives you that youthful appearance, which you don't start using that word that you want to look youthful until like your mid-30s or even in your 30s. So just applying this to the temples, the cheeks. That looks really, really beautiful. So something that I definitely will be adding to my routine. Very beautiful. And who doesn't like the smell of chocolate? Oh my God, some just got in my mouth. And it actually tastes kind of sweet. Not that you're gonna lick on this or eat it or anything like that, which you shouldn't, but definitely it does have real cocoa powder. Most of Too Faced products do. So if you get a little taste here and there from a little fallout, you know it's gonna taste good. So next thing in here is actually a mascara, and this is from Kevyn Aucoin. I adore Kevyn Aucoin. He sadly has passed, but his beauty book was one of the very first books that I ever read when I was about 16. I was already into makeup, and then when I went to modeling school, that book changed my life. I loved the makeup class at modeling school more than the modeling school. So I just like lived and breathed it. And one of the recommendations from our teacher was that book, which I still have that same exact book sitting over there. It's called Making Faces. If you haven't read it or you don't have it, he was basically like, oh my God, he had so many good techniques before YouTube, before this whole thing came about sharing online or internet or anything like that. He was like the all-time old school guru. So we're gonna go ahead and try. I have never tried anything from his brand. I don't know, I guess because he's not alive, I just don't feel like I don't know if he's like, you know what I mean? Like you want that person to be the person behind the brand, like Pat McGrath or Charlotte Tilbury, and him not being alive, it's almost like, I don't know. let me skip that topic. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and jump in. Ooh, this wand is definitely something different for me. It's curved and it is supposed to, let's see. It's supposed to give you a full false lash look, and it has Japanese chamomile seated oil. It volumizes, it lengthens, it gives you dramatic, glamorous lashes, and it's supposed to be weightless and buildable all at the same time. You know that these products just like somebody writes the description just to hype you up. So let's go ahead and do one eye and see how it goes. So that is one light layer. I'm gonna go ahead and build this up because I am someone who builds up mascara like crazy. I wear multiple mascaras in one day. I'm gonna build up this eye so you guys can definitely see the difference between one and the other, and then come back and show you guys the results. So here is the difference between the left eye with no mascara and a few layers of this one. I did want to point out that I did read the instructions after being on camera, and basically the upper side, this thick side, you're supposed to put up against your lashes to make them fuller, and then the underside is to lengthen and elongate them. So that's what I did. I went in with the thick side and then tried to elongate them as much as possible. So it's kind of like two brushes in one is basically the idea behind it. And I really like the way they look. I really feel like they look very fluffy and flared out. Let me know what you guys think, if you guys feel like it did a good job. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other eye and be back. I applied mascara to the left eye, so now they're all evened out. I really like the mascara. I feel like it makes my eyelashes look really fluffy. I do apply quite a bit, but I do that with every mascara that I own. So the next thing I'm gonna open here is the Milk Makeup in the color Astro. This is a glow oil lip and cheek. So it's supposed to be a sheer blush and lip stain packed with hydrating rice bran oil. So it's supposed to give a wash of color. I've never tried this. This is so tiny, but apparently this is their full size. Okay, so the color looks super beautiful. It kind of doesn't go with what I have on today, but whatever. That is what it looks like. It seems very beautiful, kind of holographic looking. I'm gonna use because it's a, I can't talk. Because it's a cream product, I'm gonna use a synthetic brush just because synthetic brushes do better. I'm gonna try to put it first on the brush and not try to apply it directly on the cheeks. Sometimes I feel like that works a little better. So we got some here on the brush, and I'm just going to pat this in and see what it looks like. So that is very pretty. It's kind of like a, I thought it was gonna look kind of more berryish on the cheeks, but I feel like it kind of looks a little bit more pinky undertoned, and does have that highlighted, kind of reflective look to it as well. That's cute. That's pretty. I like that. Lately, I've really been into cream stuff. I really want to get one of the Fenty ones to try out. So that blended in so nicely. I love the way this looks. I wouldn't apply any powder on top of it. It just has that like flush that looks like very natural to the skin. It almost looks like it's coming from within, like you're really blushing. So I really love the way this looks on the skin. And the last product that I'm gonna try is the Sugar Rush Tarte Best Bud. It's a lip butter balm, and this is in the shade Peony. Oh my god, this is so cute. Look at that. It's a rose, like a little yellow rose. And it kind of has like a sugar kind of smell to it. So let's go ahead and see what this applies like. Okay, that is definitely just transparent. It's literally just a balm. Very nice. I prefer actually balms that I don't have to stick my fingers into. So it kind of gives a little bit of a white cast to my lips, but it is really nice. I think I would use this underneath any kind of lip product. It's basically just for hydrating your lips. And what I'm gonna do is take the milk and just apply a little on top of my lips to give it a little color. So I try to build that up on my lips, and you literally can't build it up. That's as pigmented as it goes. It just kind of gives a hint of color to the lips. And and I'm gonna go ahead and jump into my final thoughts now. For my final thoughts, I have to say I really like this box. I'm not totally over the moon in love with it. I think the majority of the products in here are things that I'm excited to try out. They're nice, they're fun to try out. The Milk makeup, really nice. I really love their formulation. It was something that I've never tried before, so I really like that now I have, you know, something else of theirs in my collection to use. I really love the way this little cheek stain worked. Also, the Too Faced, super cute packaging. Love this bronzer, especially since it has like that sheen to it. I definitely see myself using this, as well as the lip balm. I do prefer lip balms in squeeze tubes, but I love the packaging. It's so cute. So I'll give it to it because of the packaging. Skincare, I never say no to skincare because obviously I'm nearing my 40s in a couple years, so you know, skincare is always a plus. The Kevyn Aucoin, it seems like a really nice mascara. Would I purchase it? Probably not, just because of the price point. It isn't something that completely knocked my socks off, but I don't mind getting it in my box. The brushes. If you couldn't tell by my first initial reaction to the price, this is too overpriced. I don't know who Baddington is or who they think they are, but this is extremely overpriced. I just feel like this isn't you know, like a super quality brush or natural haired or anything compared to like my Wayne Goss that are made in Japan, that I would be like, yeah, damn, that's worth the money. This just seems like something like BH Cosmetics, Moda brushes, things like that that are very synthetic, that are cheaper. That's what this looks like. So this to me does not impress me because of the price point. If they had put on there, these are worth $15, I'd be like, yeah, these are nice, but $90, no. No, they are extremely overpriced. Will I keep them in my collection and use them? Yes, because I obviously paid for my box. But do I feel like I really believe that they're $90? Definitely not. So that is it. As always, I will put the total value. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear from you down below. What did you get, or what did I get that you wanted, or vice versa? I love hearing you guys talk about like, oh man, I wish I would have gotten this, or oh, I'm so happy I didn't get that and I got this, or things like that. I do read through your comments. I'm sorry I don't always write back. I am a very busy woman between working full-time, being a mom, and then trying to do this as a part-time. There's a lot on my plate, but I do at least like go through your comments. Sometimes I'll like give you a little heart so you know that I read it, and actually, you know, if you do ask me a question, I try to answer those. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, hit that little red button. You can follow me on my social media down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.